I want to talk to you about how to receive money this year on PayPal, and I want to share with you a few ways to receive money real fast on PayPal. So here are the steps I want you to pay attention to. Let's first talk about how to accept money on PayPal via invoicing. So invoicing through PayPal. So the most basic way to receive money and increase your PayPal balance this year is to actually use your personal account portal, right? And what happens here is that you can send a direct money request to anyone with an email account regardless of whether they have a PayPal account. It doesn't matter if they have a PayPal account, as long as they have an email account, you should be able to get money. So if you are a freelancer, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a solopreneur, it doesn't matter, and you want somebody to actually pay you, you actually can send them a request. Okay, as a business owner, you can use also their invoicing tools in your merchant account. And what happens here is that the invoice will be sent directly to your customer who can actually pay using the PayPal portal, easily selecting their preferred payment option. And customers can use their credit cards or debit cards if they don't have an account, or their PayPal account, their PayPal balance, but rather their PayPal balance or checking account if they do. So that's kind of cool. But be worried that you pay more in fees for credit card payments. And so that's one option. Alternatively, option number two, you can send a simple money request that bypasses the invoice stage by typing your payment amount and sending it via email to your recipient. And this form of payment is best for international transactions because it lets you receive money with fewer overall fees. So that's kind of cool. So that's the first part, invoicing through PayPal. The second part here is the PayPal Me link. So you can actually send a PayPal.me link. And so a PayPal Me link is a short URL that's really unique to you. Both personal and merchant accounts are entitled to a PayPal Me payment link, and you can customize your link to include your business name if it's not already claimed, and send it to anyone to request funds and get paid real fast. And the payee sets the payment amount in this type of transaction, and you can't really set the payment amount before setting the link. The third way you can actually receive money on PayPal is to set up a PayPal payment gateway on your site. So a website is another place small businesses can accept money through PayPal. You need to set up a PayPal payment gateway on your website. And the way to do this depends on your web host. WordPress has PayPal plugins that create handy PayPal buttons. Wix and Squarespace, for that matter, have their own apparatus that for connecting online sales to your PayPal account. So doing this is ideal if you sell digital products, courses, physical products, or consultancy services online. Another way you can actually receive money on PayPal is actually link your PayPal account to your accounting software. So your QuickBooks, your FreshBooks, your Zoho Books, or what have you. So if you have a FreshBooks account, for example, you can use it as your primary way of invoicing clients and managing payments by connecting your accounting software to your PayPal account if they have a partnership. And so FreshBooks, QuickBooks, and Zoho Books have an alliance with PayPal. So if you need to send an invoice through the software, your clients can simply click to pay. That's pretty good, okay? And you also have another way to actually receive money is through mobile payments. So mobile payments via PayPal. So PayPal has a contactless payment feature that works for any company with a PayPal account and any payee with an account too. All your customers need to do is all it needs to do is actually scan your unique QR code with one of their mobile devices. And this payment method actually works well for shops, cafes, and bar owners. And accepting payments from multiple online sources makes life easier for you and your customers when you think about it. So that's really fantastic. And you can, for example, I'm showing you on the screen here, FreshBooks. And by the way, Zoho Books also has a fantastic portal that we love a lot. But in today's conversation, we want to show you FreshBooks page actually as an example. So see on the screen here the FreshBooks payments product page to learn more about how to send digital invoices that accept payments in just one click. So that's kind of cool. And one thing I want to say here is that whether you go with FreshBooks or Zoho Books or QuickBooks or other player, even Wave, by the way, Wave gives you the possibility to actually receive money on PayPal too. But the only thing is on Wave, it's a little more convoluted. But we love the fact that Wave is actually quickly updating its capability. So that's really good. One thing for sure. So I'll just give you 5 ways to actually to accept money on PayPal, right? Invoicing through PayPal, PayPal Me link, setting up a PayPal payment gateway on your website, linking your PayPal account in your accounting software, and also having mobile payments via PayPal's. And what we love about the mobile payments is that you have a flexibility and you can actually get cash on the go. So that's really good. You're not limited to clients coming to your brick and mortar store. Let me give you a few pro tips here. We're still having a conversation about how to receive money on PayPal. And so if you, when it comes to using PayPal, you have to keep your account secure. Keeping your account secure is simple because the website is protected with end-to-end encryption and also 2FA, so two-factor authentication. And some steps you can take to ensure your account and personal information stay safe include using a unique password with upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols, ensuring your email, phone number, and other accounts are not sharing your personal data, double checking customer info before you select send or select request to transfer money, making sure you are sending financial information to the right person. That one is a biggie, very important. Never logging into a PayPal business account anywhere but on the official website, and staying vigilant, checking your PayPal balance regularly. So besides actually keeping your account secure, you want to understand PayPal fees. So in domestic transactions, PayPal takes 2.99% plus a 49-cent flat fee for credit card and debit card payments, and 3.49% plus 49 cents for online checkouts. But there are a variety of other options that allow for a variety of transactions. International payments often have additional charges attached for receiving money from abroad, right? So when setting up your payment services for your small business, what you want to do is you want to go back to a PayPal and you want to browse the business PayPal account website to learn about the pros and cons of each payment type. The third thing you want to do here is that you want to really dispute, like you want to resolve disputes and claim payments. So if a customer disputes a sale, and this will happen, don't actually sweat it. If a customer disputes a sale, either because they have not received their item or because it was significantly different from what they were expecting, they may contact you through the resolution center. You will have the option of refunding their money or finding another way to resolve the situation. And if the dispute has not been resolved within 20 days, PayPal will make the final decision. So be very careful there. And if the issue is not resolvable between you and your customer, you can escalate the issue to a claim, and PayPal will step in, review your case, and provide a final decision, again, within 20 to 30 days. So when we talk about receiving money on PayPal, it's really important to understand that you basically, it's not possible to receive money through PayPal without having a PayPal account. So that's an important element to think about. This is a priority. So in order to receive money via PayPal, both the sender and the recipient must have their own PayPal accounts. The process involves the sender using the recipient's email address, as I said a little earlier, either email address or phone number associated with their PayPal account to transfer the funds. And when someone sends money to an email address or phone number that is not yet associated with a PayPal account, what happens here is that the recipient will typically receive an email or a message instructing them to create a PayPal account to claim the funds. The money is usually returned to the sender if the recipient does not create an account within a certain time frame, and that time frame goes from 3 days to 21 days. It really depends. So setting up a PayPal account is really straightforward. So you want to go to the PayPal website or download the PayPal app. Decide between a personal or a business account. So a personal account is suitable for shopping and sending money to family and friends. A business account is ideal for merchants who operate under a company or group name. Next, you have to sign up, okay? So click on the sign up button and provide your email address. This will be your primary identifier for your PayPal account, and create a strong password to ensure your account's security. Enter your personal information. We're speaking about your first name, last name, your address, your phone number. PayPal requires this information for account verification and security purposes. And you have to link and verify your bank account and or credit card. And so that's an important for a bank account. PayPal will make two small deposits less than $1 into your bank account, you'll need to verify this amount in your PayPal account. And for a credit card or debit card, PayPal will charge a small amount to your card, which will be refunded once you confirm the card. And the statement will include a 4-digit code, and you need to enter this code in your PayPal account to actually verify the card. And you have to also confirm your email address. So what happens here is that PayPal will send an email to the address you provided. Open this email and click on the link provided to activate your account. And you might have also some security questions and mobile phone verification processes. So set up security questions for added security. You may be asked to verify your mobile phone number, and this helps in securing your account and recovering your account if you ever forget your password. And this might happen. And you also need to set your preferences and payment settings. So you want to customize your payment settings, such as the preferred payment methods for online purchases. So that's kind of cool. Now, one thing for sure, you want to set up features like one-touch payments for quicker transactions. So when we talk about receiving money on PayPal, it's all about speed, but it's also all about security, right? So you also want to make sure that your PayPal account is actually up to date, right? So you want to really have a PayPal account for sure to receive money, but you have to make sure the account is actually up to date. You want to share your PayPal link or email. That's very important. You want to receive an invoice or money request. Now, if you are a freelancer, or let's just say a freelancer or a business owner, you have the possibility to actually send an invoice to your clients through PayPal. Now, the process is pretty straightforward, because it allows you to get paid faster and to actually to optimize your cash inflows and cash outflows. And what happens here is that when you send an invoice to your clients, the invoice actually will detail the services or products offered and the amount due. Sorry about this. I need to drink some water here. So, thank you. So basically, the services or products offered and the amount due. And alternatively, you can send a money request to anyone via PayPal. Okay. And so what happens here is that the sender will initiate the payment. So that the sender can then use your email address or PayPal Me link to send you the money. If you have sent an invoice or request, they can pay directly through that too. And they can pay using their PayPal balance, a linked bank account, or a credit or debit card. And so you have notification of received payment, and you have also the ability to access your funds real fast. Now, be aware that there are some transaction fees. So I'll speak about the transaction fees later on. But so receiving money via PayPal may incur transaction fees, especially for goods and services. And those fees vary by country and the type of transaction. So I want to go a little more granular when it comes to a PayPal fee, so we have a clear understanding of PayPal fees in general. So when receiving money on PayPal, the fees you may incur depend on the nature of the transaction and the countries involved. So here is a breakdown of typical scenarios where PayPal fees are applied. So you have personal transactions. So for domestic transactions, if you are receiving money from friends or family within the same country, there is usually no fee if the sender uses his or her PayPal balance or a linked bank account. However, if the sender uses a debit or a credit card, they might be charged actually a fee. So that's for domestic transactions, right? Now let's talk about international transactions. Now, the scenario is a little different when it comes to international transactions, because there are actually some other forces, if you will, other regulatory bodies involved. So receiving personal payments from someone in another country may incur a fee depending on the countries involved and the payment method used. So that's for personal transactions. Let's talk about commercial transactions, so goods and services. You have a standard fee. So for business transactions, such as when you're selling goods or services, PayPal typically charges a fee, and this fee is usually a percentage of the amount received plus a fixed fee. And what about international sales? Additional fees may apply for international sales, including a currency conversion fee if the payment is made in a currency different from the one linked to your account. So when we talk about currency conversion, if you receive money in a currency different from your primary PayPal account currency, PayPal will charge a currency conversion fee, and this fee is a percentage added to the exchange rate. So the exchange rate You also have a withdrawal fees. So transferring money from your PayPal account to your bank account is typically free for standard transfers. However, there may be fees for instant transfers or even withdrawals to credit or debit cards. You also have invoice fees. So if you use PayPal's invoicing services to bill customers, additional fees may actually apply. So this is an important element to think about, especially when it comes to cash inflows and cash outflows. Now, one thing for sure, it's important when you send money and receive money through PayPal. You got to really think about the speed here, right? So, how long does it take to receive money with PayPal? Well, from PayPal to PayPal account, when money is sent from one PayPal account to another, the transfer is usually instant, so you get your cash right away. As soon as the sender completes the transaction, the recipients should see the funds in their PayPal account actually immediately. Now, let's talk about from a bank account to a PayPal account. If the sender is transferring, let's say, money directly from their bank account to your PayPal account, it may take a few business days for the transaction to complete, depending on the bank's processing times. It usually takes 2 to 5 business days. What about from credit or debit card to a PayPal account? Well, payments made using a credit or debit card are typically processed quickly. Those transactions are processed quickly, and the funds should appear in your PayPal account almost immediately after the sender completes the transaction. What about international transfers? For international transfers, the time it takes can vary significantly. Factors such as currency conversion, intermediary banks, and the receiving country's banking processes can influence the duration. It can range from a few hours to several business days. You also have e-checks. So if the sender pays with an e-check, which is really a digital version of a traditional check, it can take several business days to clear. The funds will only appear in your PayPal account once the e-check has been cleared by the sender's bank. What about withdrawals to bank account? Well, after receiving money in your PayPal account, what happens here is that transferring that money to your bank account usually takes 1 business day, but it can take longer depending on your bank's processing time. PayPal also offers instant withdrawal options to eligible bank accounts or cards, which may incur additional fees. So it's important to keep in mind that weekends and public holidays can affect processing times for banks, potentially leading to delays. Additionally, new PayPal accounts or those with infrequent activity might experience a brief holding period for incoming funds as a security measure. But when you think about PayPal overall, you have a variety of benefits. You have convenience, PayPal security, flexibility. You have a tool that's widely accepted, so that's kind of cool. You have PayPal instant transfers. You have international transactions, buyer protection, seller protection, and you also have a PayPal mobile app that's really great. And there are also some PayPal common issues. You have a payment not received, for instance, account limitations, pending or unclaimed status. You have currency conversion issues, withdrawal problems, technical issues, disputes and claims. But overall, you have a great app that has been doing fantastic for the last 10 to 20 years. So bottom line here is in today's conversation, I spoke to you about how to receive money on PayPal. So I give you the steps, the pro tips, the methods, okay? And finally, now the bottom line. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.